Hello and welcome to Day 64. I keep on listening to David Goggins' book, Can't Hurt Me, and I keep on having the same problem. The challenge he's proposing is quite interesting. The challenge he's talking about looks as follows. It takes 3 weeks to finish. For the first week, what you're doing is you're very actively watching your schedule. You only take notes. What are you doing? How much time it takes you? All the stuff. You do it for a whole week, not changing a thing. Then for a second week, you try to optimize your schedule. You try to cut off all the unnecessary parts and leaving only those parts that actually matters. That's what you're doing. Third week, you should have a perfect schedule. Because you learn through theory throughout the first week what needs to be cut off. You practiced the second week, see how it actually feels like. And then for the third week, you should have the most optimal, perfect schedule. And it is all great, but the problem is that my work, as I mentioned in the latest episode, is very, very flexible. It's super flexible, actually. I do not know at what time I finish my work. I only know at what time I start, sometimes. Because quite often I'm being asked like the day before. So my schedule basically resides about a time before work. I am having a very strict routine before work. And after work, I'm simply having things that I gotta do. And I fit them somehow, The thing is, I never know at what time I finish. I just don't know when I finish. And it happened to me several times that I'm in the middle of something and I had to go to work. Like a fucking firefighter. Despite the fact that my job is far less serious than that. I was, for example, in the middle of a set in the gym and I got a phone call. I gotta go to work. There you go. I go to work. This is what it is, So, I can't really do that. Yeah. Instead, what I have to rely on is how smart can I be in a present moment. So I'm coming back from work, I'm doing my shit, like for example, today, I'm coming back from work, I'm doing my cardio. Funny thing, I am not required to do any learning today because I did it at fucking night. I couldn't sleep, so I've been learning since 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. Did my 2 hours of learning at night. Had a shit night of sleep. So I'm going back home. I'm doing my cardio. After a cardio, going for a shower. After a shower, I cook the food. I think I cook the food. I'm not sure, actually, because it might be a little too early. That's the thing. That's the shit. Right now that I'm sitting in the van, I know at what time I'll finish, roughly, and 95% of the chance I'll finish like that. Something might pop up, but basically I probably will finish at that time. So yeah, I will have the rest of the day for myself, and I can decide how to make this day better. So here are the things that I have planned for today. I'll be watching a bingo at 7 p.m. That's for certain. Captain Domo playing with Gino. This is my entertainment with my fiancé. We might be playing some Overwatch, but I'm not sure. And I actually have been contemplating to learn a little bit more today. Or do more cardio, because I have so much spare time. But that's the thing. I can't plan in advance. I know how big of a power that is, but I simply can't do it. Because for the past 4 years, I am working very flexible hours. Before that, I had very strict hours and I could plan those stuff, but I didn't because, well, I was a bitch. That's why. So that's my problem. I don't really know how to approach. When you schedule something in advance, like a week in advance, what is happening is you have less time you have less opportunities to be a bitch. You have something that is so tightly scheduled that you simply follow through. It's like David Goggins' Hell Week, just a way softer version, like super way softer version, because you just have to withstand it. That's the thing. You just have to go through it. That's the only thing there is. You have a time for meals, you have time for sleep, you have time for work, and I love it. I think it's great. I honestly think it's great. But it will not work for me, because even for tomorrow, Even for tomorrow, I have no fucking clue what tomorrow will look like. To the degree that tomorrow, because I'm going to work tomorrow twice, I may work as little as 4 hours in total, or as much as 14 hours in total. I'm not shitting. It's genuine. It's genuine, honestly. I don't know. That's the driving job. So, that's that. The schedule won't work for me. There is no schedule. I have to discipline myself on a go in a real time. This is a fucking challenge. I'm a bitch. Honestly, I'm a bitch. So, I am thinking about what if I would create a short list of things to do whenever I have time. So that I did all my stuff, I went through my day, I finished my work, I finished my job, right? What to do now? Not to waste time. You pick something from a list of things that are great or something. I don't know. I'm just sad that this challenge is not available for me. But this is what it is. Anyway, because I started to discipline myself way more in terms of food and stuff, guys, it works. Honestly, whenever you set up yourself certain goals and you set up yourself a punishment for not fulfilling those goals and you're super strict with yourself, this works very well. So far, it has been only like less than a week, so maybe I can't really say much, but genuinely, I genuinely stick with everything that I have to do. I am not cutting 1 minute of cardio. I'm not cutting off 1 minute of learning. I am not cutting off... Oh, in terms of meditation, that's actually funny. Because I changed the meditation technique. It is not 15 minutes right now, it's 10 minutes. And I don't actually know what to do about it to remain honest with myself. Because I used to sit 15 minutes zazen. Right now that I'm using guided meditation lasts 10 minutes. So I don't really know what to do about it. I will have to solve it because I do want to meditate for longer than 10 minutes. I'll have to take a look at it. That's quite important. Actually, I wanted to do that before. You know what I'll do? I know what I'll do. I will meditate for 10 minutes, and then I will spend the remaining 5 minutes right after initial meditation, whenever I'm calm, on visualization. Not visualization success. It will be David Goggins' visualization. It's the visualization of pain. Wherever I'm going to, whatever I want to get, what obstacles will I meet? What things will get in my way? What I will have to accomplish? How will I have to defeat myself? How will I have to win this life for myself while pursuing a certain goal? Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. But yeah, planning your life, amazing. It's just not gonna work for me until I will change my job, and my learning is exactly about that. Changing my fucking job. Genuinely. So, today, I am motivated to either do a bit more learning in my spare time or do a bit more cardio. Unless I will get distracted with Overwatch. And that's the whole fucking thing about not having a schedule. If I would have a schedule, I would simply follow through. But right now, I can't follow through any schedule. After I'll come back, I'll have to face my weaknesses and see how it goes. That's the bad part, honestly. But I don't know how to figure it out for a second day in a row, so I think I'll just let it go, not to bore you all to death.